we got this graph right here with three regions, A, B, and C. And I'm asking you guys to solve what this big summation of integrals is going to be. So pause the video for a second, see if you can figure it out. Okay, so if you tried this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it just step by step. First of all, let's rewrite this integral right here. So the first, excuse me, all right. So the first integral, this one would be 3 times the integral of -2 to 0 of f of x dx. That's the constant multiplier rule. We just pulled that out. Then we have just plus, okay, this is still the integral from 1 to 0. Oh, actually, sorry, I missed that. Notice what happened right here. Our limits of integration, we're going from right to left instead of left to right. So let's actually switch that out and apply that rule where this is just going to be the negative integral from 0 to 1 of f of x dx. Then we will have, I'll have to kind of go down here a little bit. Then we will have minus the integral from -2 to 1 of f of x dx. And then with this last one right here, let's switch that to, oops, sorry, equal sign. Let's switch that to plus the integral of 1 to 5 of f of x dx plus the integral of 1 to 5 of 2 dx. So that was using that addition subtraction rule right there. So if you didn't get to this step right here, if you weren't able to rewrite these integrals this way, pause the video again and try to solve it from here on out. All right, so now we got everything based on the areas we know. So first of all, the integral from 0 to 2 of f of x dx, that's just a. So this will be 3a. Then we will have minus the integral from 0 to 1 is the area b. Then we have minus the integral from -2. Sorry, oops, that should be a -2 right there. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, I'm sure you guys could have figured that out, but that was a little typo in the graph. Yeah, so now the integral from -2 to 1 is just going to be a plus b. And then we'll have the integral from 1 to 5. That's going to be c. And then the integral from 1 to 5 of 2, remember, that's just going to be a rectangle. So that's just going to be plus 2 times 5 minus 1, okay? So now if we go ahead and do this and we plug in our values, it says right here A, B, and C are 5, 2, and 7. And 5 and 7 are correct, but we got to realize that B is a -2 because it's the area below the x-axis. So if we rewrite these right here, we can have 3a, this will be 3 times 5, minus b, which was -2, minus a, which was 5, b was -2, so that'll be 5 minus 2, plus c, which is 7, plus 2 times 4. So now if we go ahead and redo this, we get 15 plus 2 minus 3 plus 7 plus 8. And now we're really working on our first grade math here. Let's see, 17, 14, 21. I get 29 when I do this. Hopefully I'm not wrong because I don't want to redo this video. If I am wrong, yeah, you know how to do this stuff. Okay, so hopefully you could have gotten to this answer. If you have questions, come bring them in class tomorrow and we will look over some examples.